hear me? Yes. Great. Okay.
Nästa, Tekniska högskolan, anslutning till Roslagsbanan och bussar mot Södertälje. Tänk avståndet mellan vagn och plattform när du stiger av. Slutstation. Avstigning för samtliga trafikanter.
Hello and welcome. We are the T team, where T stands for transport. My name is Sofia and I'm from Sweden, and my background is within communication. And
I'm Bruce from Kenya. My background is in telecommunications.
My name is Marina Marcelino and I'm from Tanzania. My background is in computer and IT system engineering.
My name is Hong Xia. I'm from China. My background is Chinese medicine. Currently, I'm studying health informatics at Karolinska.
My name is Lovisa. I'm from Stockholm, and my major is within urban planning.
I'm Johan. I work in the municipality, City of Stockholm, and I have a background in psychology and criminology.
And my name is Roman. I'm from Germany, and I have a background in environmental science.
so this is the T team. We also have Thibaut with us today. That was part of our group for the first half of the semester. So as you can hear, we're a very diverse team, which has been a strength during this process. We also had a lot of fun working together. Well, maybe you could recognize yourself in this little role play that we made. Getting from A to B in Stockholm is not always easy. It can sometimes be a hassle. The challenge that we got was from the Transport Administration of Stockholm County Council. How can we create a more sustainable, safe and lovable city by improving the transport system for commuters tomorrow and in 10 years' time? And to give you some background, Stockholm region grows with approximately 40,000 persons per year, and that's approximately 2 full buses per day. 800,000 people travel with SL every day. The transport system is quite unevenly used. It's very crowded during rush hours, as you could see earlier. There has been an increased bus and commuter train departures, and there will be a new metro line that will be built, but it won't be ready until 2032. So we felt a need to do something that could be quite quickly implemented. And during this process, we've been working with the design thinking model that you saw earlier, that Johan presented. We've conducted approximately 30 interviews, and we did an online survey where we had almost 400 respondents, so we got a lot of good input. We've been prototyping and testing, and we've been doing this all in an iterative process. One early conclusion that we made was that we felt a need to redistribute space and people. We want people to use public transport, but as you all know, it's sometimes very crowded, or it's very crowded during rush hour. So we talked about if we could move people from from the metro to start biking or walking, and maybe then people that are driving now could fit in the metro. And I should also say that SL nowadays include walking and biking as into the public transport. To break down the challenge, we formulated a point of view or a persona. Bruce, an urban dweller who is currently using the metro, needs to have the choice to easily opt for safe cycling as part of a flexible morning rush hour commute, because the metro is too crowded and the road is unsafe to him as they are congested. After working with and testing different concepts, we decided to move forward with an incentive system for shared bikes in order to get more people to bike. So Roman will tell you more about our game-changing final concept, Cykelbanan Plus.
Yes, thank you. And welcome into the future of public transport with Cykelbanan Plus. So the game-changing part about this is that it's an incentive system based on a bike sharing system. So we've seen there's many bike sharing systems around the world, in a lot of European cities, Asian cities, North American cities, South American cities. But the real change now is that we want to implement an incentive system which gets people to start using this bike sharing system. So let me go through the system with you. So first of all, we've planned that there should be around 5,000 bikes within the city of Stockholm at about 140 stations. So on this map you can see all the blue stations have bikes at the moment, and all the light grey ones are out of bikes. So it's quite a tight network, and bike stations should be located at metro stations and points of interest, so where normal public transport is not an easy option to get to, for example. So how do you log on to the system? The easiest way would be you take your access card with your Riskassa or your monthly ticket and tap it onto the bike to get the bike out. The second option would be with your phone. You go to the ESL app and click on the Cykelbanan icon in your app. Register yourself with your credit card, log in, pick a station, pick a bike at your station, and then you can either rent the bike or reserve the bike for 10 minutes. If you are still at uni or at work and you know there's only 3 bikes left, you can choose that. So far so good. This is all happening in other cities around the world, more or less. But the game-changing part starts here. We want to implement 75 minutes of free usage of the bikes within the rush hours. And the rush hours, as stated by SL, are between 6 and 9 a.m. and 3 to 6 p.m. And after that, you can get 30 minutes of free use. And you only pay for the first hour 10 crowns, for the second 20, for the third 30, and so forth, and so on. So we want to have people basically use the cycling system for the last stretch of their journey. So we don't want them to cycle around for 5 hours straight, but rather a couple of Ks every day. So this is where the game-changing part is. So our proposal is that you will get points for each kilometer you bike within the system. So within the months of March to October, you get 1 point per kilometer. And in those dreadful months of November to February, when there's a lot of snow and people are really liking to get out of the metro or the bus because it's nice and cozy and warm, and you feel like, I don't want to be in the cold, you'll get 2 points. And 2 points equal 1 crown. So to redeem your points, you can get a discount on your next SL card, be it on your Riskassa or on your periodic ticket, with a cap of a 200 crown maximum, so you don't cycle like crazy and then get a ticket for free in the end. So we have this little example here. When Bruce bikes 5 kilometers from and to work every day, in the months of March to October, he'll collect 200 points, and respectively in November to February he collects 400 points. He then can redeem those points on his reskassa or his periodic ticket with 100 crowns or 200 crowns from November to February. So, how do you return your bike? You basically go to the station, park it, if you want to use it again, if you want to go shopping, for example, or return it. And then you can see how many kilometers you've biked, how many points you've collected on this trip, and how many kilometers you've biked in total, how many you've biked within the rush hours, and what your total point score is. You can then click on the Use Discount button to redeem your points and directly buy your reskassa or your periodic ticket through the app. So let's ask Bruce what his experience was cycling around this tight space.
It's narrow streets of
Of Gamlastan, you see the infrastructure is not very good. But how do you feel the bike system works for you, Bruce?
Well, it's nice and always good biking in the morning and evening on the lovely good breeze and good exercise.
You feel it was easy to use, to log in and get the bikes up?
Yeah, the systems work perfectly nice. Though I've got some challenges, as you can see at times the bike infrastructure not that good, and also a lot of traffic.
A lot of traffic.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, have fun using the system and safe cycling.
Thank you.
So this was kind of the feedback we got from people when we tested the prototypes, was that they really liked the idea of having an improved bike sharing system and the incentives. So people would actually get into cycling. But we also heard that one prerequisite would be that the biking infrastructure within Stockholm was improved. This, however, is something that is not in the power of SL, but more or less of Stockholm Stad and the county council together further on the future.
Thank you. Okay, money talks. Maybe you're wondering about the cost for implementing compared to other transport modes. So just to give you something to look at, one bus costs 4.5 million SEK. One metro train costs about 100 million SEK. The new metro line will cost about 3 billion SEK. And 5,000 bikes would cost, and this is good bikes, 14.4 million. Then of course this will be a cost for the stations as well, but we're also thinking there are stations already, bike stations that we can use. So this is quite cheap compared to other transport modes, and it can also be quite quickly implemented. And just to give you a short recap of our challenge, that's about creating a more sustainable, safe and lovable city by improving the transport system for commuters. And we believe that Cykelbanan Plus will be game-changing and will increase sustainability, safety and livability of the city. Sustainability is environmentally friendly, it's cost-effective, it will improve people's health. Safe, a transition to cycling will reduce car traffic and make roads safer, especially after improvement of the road infrastructure. And lovable. We believe that people will enjoy the commuting and the city more when biking. And it will also create job opportunities for fixing bikes and transporting bikes between bike stations. However, the city of Stockholm and neighboring municipalities needs to work together, improving the road infrastructure. Okay, so if you want to know more, visit our exhibition upstairs, follow the blue line or the Cykelbananas. Thank you.